Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Let's see. Okay, guys. Let me get the music started here for the SoundCloud. There we go. And hey, welcome to the show. This is Elijah Loving. We're sitting here on Friday. We've made it. Hooray! We're on Friday. What a week. Let me see where things are at. I want to cool. Let's see. I want to look at the crowdfund, see where we're at real quick. As of this morning, live. We do dead air on this show. Oh my goodness. Cool. Okay. Let me. Cool. All right, guys. So we are sitting at $2,000, 700, which is really, really cool. The other really cool thing is, and we talked a little bit about it yesterday on the live stream, and shout out to everybody that has certainly participated in the crowdfund, but then also for hanging out for the live stream. You awesome super fans make the world turn, and that's why we're here, right? We're here to lift up and realize our purpose. I think that's what it's all about. Let's see what else we have going on here. I don't know. I did bring it up in the show briefly, or last night's stream anyway. I did like that 4:00 time. That seemed to work a little bit better. I was able, after the show, have dinner with the family, and then I was also able to do finish up a bit more inking, which was nice for the last colony, and getting that. And we also have next week is kind of a big week to finish up all those other pieces. Start edging into the coloring stage and finishing up that, even though we've done quite a bit already, at least 1/3 of it. And we have the other remaining 2/3, which is about right for the remaining part of any project. Most colorists will be able to do a 28-page-ish comic book in about 2 weeks. So we're well on schedule with that, and we're currently sitting about 5 weeks out, I think, if I do my math right. In any case, that also means that the poster too next week, that's the other big thing happening next week, is getting that poster to type pencil for you guys, and showcasing that on Thursday. And then the huge thing, hype, is the hanging out with Dan Ickes. Really, really cool to hang out with him, a fellow creator, colleague, someone that is certainly, his YouTube channel is awesome. You should check his out. Just do a YouTube search of Dan Ickes, EKISDAN, and check out his stuff. Really cool dude. Very much in that uplifting manner. And encouraging others to seek out their endeavors and make an art an actual livable thing, and something that is valuable. It's not sort of a thing where, like, oh, what do you do? I'm an artist. You're like, oh, okay, you paint walls. No, Jack, whatever. Not cool. So we want to break that stereotype, and he's very much one that is um, very much in that mindset, that education, and of not only improving his work and venturing into other things. And it sounds like he's venturing into writing and that type of thing more, and spending most of his time in there, and then utilizing his resources to bring in other people, which is a fantastic idea. One of the strategies, which is a little bit different than our current strategy right now with my work, is that because it is very difficult to break into the industry, right? And part of it is just, it's a grassroots movement, back to what it used to be. That's how Stan Lee got started. That's how Marvel got started. That's how any other company got started. It started from the grassroots, and that's exactly what we're doing here, right? Eisner doing it like, hey, I'm not going to say I'm a comic book artist, but I'm going to say I'm a graphic novelist. That makes it sound more profound, right? So that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. That business model is still relevant today. And crowdfunding, like through Ethan Van Sciver, for example, has blown it up to epic proportions. And his style is certainly different than mine, but which is fine, which is cool. And we like to see different people take different endeavors. And my style is a bit more of that. It's going to sound like I'm a snob or anything. So we're a bit more professional, a bit more. How do I say? I can't even say the word right. Professor. Call me the professor or whatever. But in all honesty, it has nothing to do with that. I don't care about the titles. I care about individuals realizing our potential. That's what it is, and that the big goal is ultimately lifting up this creation. Because we didn't ask to be created. How silly is that? But we are here to help ultimately lift up creation from the creator. And that's kind of where I stand on that. That's that. And call it Hashem, call it God, just a name of all names. And that's kind of what I'm all about. With that being said, we live in a crazy, crazy world. One of the comments that I got earlier this week, I don't know if I can bring it up here. Let me see if I can. No, I'll leave it. One of the comments that I got this week was that, that this is kind of a dark story. You're dealing with sort of a thing of this American Civil War or American Second Civil War and all this sort of stuff. And it's kind of crazy because you're talking about all these uplifting things. And here's this dark story. That's in reality, what we've experienced. And I hope that this past year, that as we go and things apparently are starting to open up, and as they're starting to do that, that we don't waste last year's growth and opportunity. I think that is so incredibly important that we don't do that. We don't waste that, all that we've learned in this past year, however much we did learn, and very much in the mindset of, again, back to that uplifting and all those sort of things, and not necessarily, all the other things that's emails coming out from Fauci or different things like that, and you just are, or like the Russia dropping the dollar, and you know what the big things are. And this is what The Last Colony is all about. Because in a lot of ways, you're like, someone was asking, well, how did your story get started? What's kind of the backstory behind it? And my first initial answer is that we're living it. Now, this could be sort of this is not prophetic or meant to be anything like that, but it's meant to be something that this is one timeline. It could go down. This is Elijah Loving's weird fantasy timeline that could go down. I don't want it to go down this path. It doesn't. Hopefully it won't. But it comes back to, and this is the core value of the story that I'll repeat again, is that the distances we will go for our loved ones and how far will that be? And the individuals that we meet along that path and that road, can we trust them? And for the ones that earn that trust, can we also open up our own hearts and ourselves to that potential of the human spirit, the strength and the power of the human spirit to overcome unbelievable adversities and to uplift others and not tear each other down? That is absolutely the truth of it. And that's what this story is about. So in a weird way, yeah, the backdrop is pretty dark, horrifically dark, but we have to, it's sort of the thing of like, who says this? Is it Nietzsche? Is it that when you stare into the abyss, you become the abyss? Where is this from? Who says this? I don't remember. In any case, it's sort of a thing that when you stare into that abyss, you become it, right? Well, or the abyss stares back, or some sort of thing. The abyss stares back, right? It was Nietzsche. Okay, so it's sort of a thing that even in the, and I guess this is my own interpretation of this. I don't think this is remotely what Nietzsche was probably getting at, but the truth of it is, it's sort of a thing where like you look, it's like the mirror on the wall. You're going to pull out whatever like the witch from the Snow White, she was going to pull out whatever truth was actually a reflection of herself. You could probably even argue that she was Snow White on a different timeline. She was Snow White's alter ego. Where you have this sort of like complete witchcraft and craziness, and then on the opposite side you have the tender-hearted, the one that it views the world as infinite potential and awesome impossibility waiting to be unlocked. And that's a lot of times we have to look inside, or another saying is, even in the darkest places in the world, there's a glimmer of hope. And that's why I'm sharing the story of the last colony. That's why it is about that, because we're going back to those reaches, that there is still a place that the darkness cannot touch. And we have to hold true to that. That's it. That's it. We might as well end the show right there. I'm done. I'm ready for the weekend. The crowdfund, we're currently sitting at 30 days out from it being finished. Can't believe we've finished 30 days. We've done extraordinarily well, especially for our first time. Not only the fact it's on our own platform, absolutely unbelievable, incredibly exciting. It's so cool. So hyped on that fact that we are doing our own, and again, finding that light in the darkness and letting it shine through. And so absolutely incredible. Yeah, we're 30 days. So this is our 30-day mark, and I can't say it enough. We can't do this project without you. Check it out at elijahloving.com. Also, you'll go to, and then there's the Patron button at the top, and then back this campaign from there. That's kind of the route to that. And also, when you do sign up, it will load you up to the subscription of the Last Colony email list. And I think that's all I got for this week. I'm done. Drop mic. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. Have an excellent weekend, and we will see you guys later. Bye, guys.
So, are you at the point now you need to talk about stretch goals?
I'm not off, Aaron.
Oh.
I got lots of things to turn off here. All right. See you.